Hello you guys, welcome back to the vlog. It's officially the weekend and on Wednesday it was Ryan's birthday. So the only plans that we have this weekend is we want to do something birthday related, but I don't know what that something is going to be yet. We've been trying to toy around with ideas because it's so hot outside that we just have been thinking about different indoor activities, maybe like going to see a movie, maybe going skating, I don't know, something fun. There's also a new museum that's open, or like it's not a new museum, but it's like a new extension to a museum. So that could be an option too. So anyway, we have tons of options even though we want to stay indoors. So we've been just toying around with that. But otherwise I kind of want to take some time for myself this weekend. I just want to relax, kind of do a whole lot of nothing, sit down and read. What more is there to do on a weekend? I guess I've just been also doing a little bit of the chores. I threw my laundry in the washing machine and the dishes are running too. But yeah, that's sort of what my thoughts are for the weekend so far. It's still pretty early. It's almost 8 a.m. So I think I'm gonna make myself a coffee and probably read, because I think reading and doing my workouts are the two things that have been going by the wayside the most. I also want to edit one video so I can get ahead and we'll be in a good spot. So good morning and let's see what we get up to this weekend. Hello you guys, I am back home. I feel like you guys are gonna fall and also you're crooked. There we go. That's better, I think. Ryan and I went off to go grab lunch and then to Target, and I got a couple of things. I got this is conditioner. I also got dry shampoo. I wanna maybe start doing my hair again, so we'll see. Then I got my regular shampoo. I also got some fettuccine because I had made all of that Alfredo last weekend for my friend's birthday and we have so much leftover Alfredo. So I thought I could make like some kind of fettuccine Alfredo for me and Ryan. And then last but not least, I got this new concealer. It's called the Camo Color Corrector in like a green color, and I think it's supposed to help. I tried it out on one cheek, I'll show you guys, but I guess the green is supposed to neutralize the redness, and that's kind of why I wear foundation. This is probably not the best lighting to do it in, but I guess it's supposed to really help. So I can just put it on and I don't, in theory, need to wear any kind of makeup, which is really nice because I actually kind of want to get away from wearing makeup. It's mostly in my cheeks, honestly. Anyway, you guys get the point. I got this because I thought it could be nice for going off to the office. See, even that is like not as red as it was. It's also complicated because I'm touching my face to put on the makeup, but anyway, something that I want to try out. I think it was like $3, so I figured I might as well try it, and that's all we got. So I'm going to finish running the laundry. We've done some laundry, I did some editing, I did some reading, so I feel like I'm in a really good spot. I want to get ahead on some of the editing and stuff like that so I don't have to think about it during the week. So I'm probably going to do a little bit more of that in a bit, but first I want to put all this stuff away and go run that laundry like I was saying. Did I blend that out all? Yeah, I did. Wow, it's insane. I've never seen my face with this little redness on my cheeks. It probably doesn't look as insane to you guys because I feel like every time I look at people's before and after photos, I'm like, it looks the same. But to me, I'm like, this is not what my face normally looks like, which is crazy. So anyway, I'm gonna keep playing around with it. Probably will be a hot sec before I just like go to work without makeup because I just feel like I have to be more professional at a new job. But it's been a good day so far. It's a good Saturday and we don't really have many plans. So I think we'll probably just kind of hang around the house, maybe read a bit, and like I said, do the editing, that kind of stuff. And I still have to do a workout, so I'll do that in a bit. I did just eat lunch like 30 minutes ago, like I was saying, and I have a really big lunch. We went to the Habit. I'll probably do my workout in like an hour or two. I've checked in with you guys like not at all, and I'm so sorry. It's already 4:15 and the day is just like passing by so quickly. Ryan and I have just been basically staying inside the house. I've been reading a lot and he was just playing video games, and I think he's gonna go outside with P for a little bit. Ryan keeps wanting to go have Thai food, but it's so hot outside. It's like, yeah, it's 90 degrees right now, which I don't know, maybe that just doesn't sound super hot to you guys, but it's just like a type of temperature that just feels unenjoyable to like even be outside. So I'm not really feeling like any kind of Thai food or anything like that. Maybe we'll decide on something for tomorrow, I don't know. But so far all we've really done today is go to Target and hang around the house because that's all we can muster doing. And I kind of want to finish my book today and then start a new book tomorrow. I just haven't really had the time to read when I've been working because of how long my commute is. And I'm gonna be honest, like initially I was like, oh, I'm gonna be able to listen to audiobooks so much more because of my commutes. But at the end of the day, I'm kind of brain dead, I'm not gonna lie. And I just haven't really been wanting to read. I feel like it kind of sucks to not wanna, or when I say read, I mean listen to my audiobook, but it kind of sucks not wanting to listen to the audiobooks. I don't know if it's the ones that I've chosen or what, but I just have not really been into it. So anyway, maybe I can, again, like as I adjust, things will change a little bit and I'll like get used to the schedule. But I think Ryan and I do have to kind of consider where else we might want to live, only because as much as we don't want to lose this place or like be away from this particular house and how much we love the backyard and the area and everything, I think that it's just not feasible for me to be commuting this much. So it's something that we definitely talked about and considered when I was even applying for this role, because we knew that we would probably have to move, but we decided that it was still worth me taking because it's a dream job. So anyway, those are my thoughts for right now. So I think I'm gonna get back to some reading and then I'll walk pee in like an hour or so. And then after that, I don't know, maybe I'll go for like a neighborhood walk or do a HIIT workout or something like that. It's kind of nice because now that I have the Aura Ring, there's actually like a advisor chat type thing in there, which is all AI, but basically it can look at all of the trends of what's been going on in your body. And then you also can like snap pictures of what you've been eating throughout the day. When you go to this AI advisor and you're like, hey, I want to do these certain things, like maybe I want to lose weight, I want to sleep better, whatever, I want to be less stressed, it'll give you suggestions. So for example, I was able to tell it that I started a new job and that I have a really long commute, and it was saying that I should only focus on working out, doing like a HIIT workout or a run 2 to 3 times per week, and then every day get at least 20 minutes of walking in, and then that way I can ease up to like 4 times a week of workouts and 20 minutes of walking on all of the other days, and so on and so forth. But I just really liked that idea of like being able to take into consideration what other things I can and should be doing so that I can continue to move my body. Things are evolving and things will continue to change, and I'm sure I'm gonna have this conversation like a million more times, but what's a vlog without telling you guys what type of schedule I'm thinking of and all of that. So let's do some more reading. I did do some editing earlier too on another vlog, so I feel like I'm in a really good spot editing wise. Every time I've had the type of energy where I'm like, I don't really feel like reading, I don't really feel like doing a workout, I don't feel like watching TV, I'm not hungry, and like all of the above, I've just been putting that energy toward doing like 10 minutes of editing here and there, and I think it's been really helpful. So feeling good about that. Reading time though, I'm gonna finish this today. I think I have like 2.5 hours left and I'm really enjoying it. If you guys have not picked up this book, it's so cute. I love it. It's just like, it's the perfect little summer romance and I really enjoy it. I'm also in a position where it's a cute summer romance, but it's not so obvious. Like you don't know who the main love interest is, which is even better. I just think it makes me want to continue reading that much more. Okay, it's now so much later. I took a shower. P just came to join me. Hello, little buddy. He's here. He was just underneath the bed for a little bit. But I wanted to just take a quick shower and kind of reset for the night. I think I'm going to continue reading. I actually paused to eat some food and watch some TV, and then the internet went out. And I don't know if it's back on, but I haven't checked. And honestly, I don't need it. It's actually a better separation to not even know if it's back on, because now I'm just like, what shall I do? And the answer is read. So I'm going to continue with my book, and I think that's kind of it, honestly. It's been a weird day where I just feel very like mentally drained, and I think it's just because of the week that I had where I mean, to be honest, I had a really long week. I learned a lot. I had a lot of like new experiences this week, and there was just like a lot of other stressors happening. Like on Monday I had to do the car stuff, and then also I started a new job, and then Tuesday I went into said job, and like there's just so many new things happening with the new job that it just feel like until I'm there for like a couple of weeks and I'm like in the seat, it's just going to be new experiences for me. So on a Saturday or a Sunday I'm just going to be kind of brain dead. But I'm glad that we got all of the laundry and that kind of stuff out of the way because now we don't have to worry about it tomorrow. So tomorrow we can truly just hang out, maybe do something. We didn't really do much today, but that's part of like the brain deadness that I'm talking about. So I think Ryan and I were just talking about how we want to figure out if we want to do something tomorrow, which I think could be really fun. So more than likely we will come up with something tomorrow. It's just been hard because it's so hot, but I've said all of this already. So anyway, I'm kind of just repeating myself, but I'm gonna continue reading and I want to finish this. I'm feeling really tired, but I feel like it's just because I haven't done anything. Like, you guys know one of those days where you don't do anything so you continue to feel tired. Like, I know my body doesn't actually need the rest because I've rested plenty, but I think my mind was just going a million miles a minute. Anyway, that's where I'm at. Truly enough yapping this time. Let's get to more reading and finish our book before we go to bed. Good morning, you guys. It's already Sunday. Got a package this morning. I'm gonna show you guys. I always feel so bad about Amazon workers delivering so early in the morning. I got a few things for work, so I figured I'd unbox with you. The first one is basically the same piece, wanting to sell everything. It's actually the same as the tank top that I already had, the gingham one, except I got it in blue because I thought it would be really cute. So got that. It should fit the same. I got the same size and everything, and I really like the brown one. So again, I thought blue would be cute, especially for summer. I feel like my features look good in blue. This is not actually for work. Actually, I have one more work shirt coming. This one's not for work, but let's see. I got a new ring because since I got my Aura ring, I wanted to have more rings because I think it just like looks better when you have like more and it's like less distracting. But I don't know if I'm gonna love this. It's just like this gold ring with a little tiny diamond on it, but I think it's actually the wrong color gold. I think it's cute, but it just, I don't know. Maybe I'll think about it. So I have one more shirt coming, but I also got this. So it's like a button-up type shirt. See, I just wasn't sure about the material on it, but I think it's 100% cotton. But it's just like a button-up brown shirt, and I thought it could be cute like this, but I could also open it up and use it almost like cardigan vibes. So I'll have to try these on, but I just thought that for work, like, I don't know, something new, something different. So I'll have to like wash those before I wear them, but I have one more shirt coming that's like another button-up type shirt that's blue with white stripes, I believe. And that's what I got because I think that I have a lot of like basic tees, basic tanks, things like that. But when it comes to like the cover up or like the more work appropriate shirt, I just don't really have a lot of those. So I thought these would be good options. That's kind of it. I also kind of wanted to go to Goodwill to shop for things like that because I feel like that type of shirt is like really easy to find at Goodwill, but we'll probably get there eventually. I think I'm gonna make myself some coffee shortly. I'm going to make a black coffee actually because I don't know the last time that I've had black coffee and it's just been so long, and I feel like it could be nice instead of starting my day with like so much milk. So I'm gonna make that, and we have the one other shirt coming. And other than that, I think Ryan and I were kind of trying to toy around with what we wanted to do today. Maybe walk around at a mall, or I don't know, just some indoor activities that we were thinking of. Oh, it's a bunch of motorcycles on the freeway. It's crazy that you can hear that from here. The freeway's not even that close. Anyway, good morning, happy Sunday, and I'm excited to see what we get up to today. Okay, I've just gotten ready for the day. I tried out just using that green concealer and then some blush. Maybe I did a little too much blush, but I feel like it looks all right. That way I don't have to wear any kind of makeup or like foundation, I guess is what I mean. I think this lighting is a little hard to see in, but I just feel like my face gets oily so fast, and so I've been trying to find something, and I think the concealer might be the answer, but we'll see. I want to toy around with it a little bit before I just start wearing this type of makeup to the office because it's not what I'm used to personally, and I never want to look unprofessional, but I feel like this looks a little bit more natural. So anyway, we're about to head off. My book, it's getting so good, and there's a twist that just happened which I feel like is just unusual for a romance novel, so I'm really loving it. It's just keeping me on my toes, and again, it's just atypical for a romance novel, but also it's not a typical romance novel, so it's just extra fun. But we're gonna head off shortly because we need to go water the lawn lawn at Ryan's parents' house. They're visiting Ryan's brother and they live like very close to us. So we offered to water the lawn for them because it's been so hot that they don't want the grass to die. And we figured we would take P with us so that we can just like kind of do two things in one. Instead of taking him on a walk here and then going, we could go take him on a walk by their house, water the lawn, and then come back over here. Ryan still needs to go over to Home Depot, so that might be something that we see if that happens today, although I don't know that we feel like a project. And then otherwise, the only other thing that we came up with to do today was go to the mall because it's indoors and we can just like kind of get our steps in, walk around, see things, and be inside and cool. So I'm actually gonna close these windows and I'm gonna refill my coffee, but that's the plan for now. No big plans. We're keeping it very chill. I think we both woke up a little bit tired, which is fine. That just happens sometimes. So I want to get back to my book soon though, because I am in love with it. I'm really, really liking it. And if you guys were not sure if you should pick up this book, I highly recommend. I love Phoebe Berman. She's so good. I love her so much. Anyway, let's get ready to head off and go take P on his walk and water the grass. All right, guys, today has not gone as planned. It's been quite a day. I'm actually gonna sit out here with P for a sec just to keep an eye on him. But basically we went over to Ryan's mom's house so that we could water the lawn and all that kind of stuff, which was totally fine. We just like watered the lawn and then Ryan's parents asked us if we could also check the mail for them. So we went to go bring the mail in, and basically what ended up happening was there was a little bit of ant poison like in a bowl on the ground and we didn't see it. And P ended up licking it and we immediately rushed off to the hospital. When we were at the hospital, they said that we also have the option of calling toxicology because it was more than likely a very small amount of ant poison. It was just so frustrating, such a bad situation to be in. Like, we were so angry at ourselves for not even seeing the bowl because it just looked like a bowl and we didn't notice that it was even there. So anyway, long story short, we talked to a doctor and they said that more than likely he's going to be fine and to just do like at-home monitoring. First signs would be any kind of like vomiting or diarrhea, and then if he was like wobbling or anything like that, it would pass after like a 12-hour period, but more than likely he'd be okay, especially because it was such a small amount and the brand that it was has the lowest toxicity level. So he's fine now. I mean, he's been fine. He's playing with the lizard right now and he's like walking fine. He has no wobbliness or hasn't vomited, nothing like that. So it was just like honestly a shit show of a morning, and it's like almost noon now, I think. What time is it? Yeah, it's noon right now, and just feel like we lost our morning. But I'm glad that he's okay, and I'm glad that he didn't end up needing to be seen by the doctor at the hospital because that would have turned into a full 8-hour day, sedation, the whole thing. It still does cost to call the toxicology phone number, but way cheaper than going through the whole hospital visit, which we would have paid. Like, we'll pay whatever, but I didn't want him to also be sedated and all of that for no reason. Like, as much as we don't have to sedate him, that's always ideal, and we actually have to get his teeth cleaned soon. So he's gonna have to go under in like a month or two anyway. So it was just a bit of a mess, but we're good now. I'm like still a little stressed, I'm not gonna lie, but he seems fine. He's literally playing. He's like jumping back and forth and has no issues with his wobbliness or anything like that. So I'm gonna continue to monitor him. We've kind of canceled any plans for now. Like, we didn't really have plans anyway, but anything that we were potentially gonna do, we probably won't until a little bit later once we like know for certain that he's totally fine, which I think he's going to be. But what a scare. It's never fun to have to deal with that, and like this is the downside of having an animal. Like, everything else is all love, but the downside is stuff like this. So I'm glad he's okay, and I'm glad that it was just the tiniest bit. It's just one more thing that we have to be aware of, and like Ryan's parents are just not dog people, so they didn't think to not leave that out or like warn us that it was there at all, and we just truly didn't see it. I think he maybe thought that it was a water bowl or something. I don't know, because it kind of looked like water. It's like a liquid. Anyway, that was our scare this morning, and I was so angry with myself, but the vet and like all of the doctors that I talked to kept being like, it's gonna be fine, this is not life-threatening, like he's gonna be totally okay. And clearly he is. I have to show you guys. He's so cute when he's playing with the lizards. Okay, so that makes me really happy to see that he's enjoying himself right now. I'm gonna try to relax. I'm just gonna keep an eye on him, make sure that he's good. Like every time he naps, I just get a little bit nervous, but that's just normal for the next like 12 hours. They said once 12 hours passes, if he's been acting normal within that 12-hour period, then he's gonna be totally fine. And if this ever happens to you or like anything similar where like your pet ingests something, there's a pet toxicology number through the ASPCA, and that's what I've always used. I've only had to use it twice now, but thank God for it because it's so much faster and easier than having to go to the hospital and way cheaper. And they will tell you if you need to rush to the hospital, but both times now they've been like, no, you don't need to, you can just monitor him at home, because going to the hospital for an animal can also like create a lot of stress for them, so you don't want them to just like go to the hospital for no reason either. So anyway, I think I need to relax for a bit. I was trying to read a little, but again, I just like was kind of panicking because he was napping, and I just like was checking every 2 seconds that he was okay. And now that he's awake and like playing, I can see that he's okay, so I can kind of relax a little bit more. And I finally ate something too because I hadn't eaten, so I think like my stress levels were heightened, but I'm just glad he's okay. That's all I wanted from him. All right, well, I'm gonna let him be outside for a little bit. It's not too warm. It's actually like very gloomy today. Oh, it's 90 degrees out. It doesn't feel like 90 degrees today. It feels, maybe it's because of the gloominess, it kind of feels like it's 80-ish. So it's not terrible. And I don't know if we'll still do something today, but I feel so out of it. So I think I would love to take a nap at some point, honestly. Just the stress was a lot, but I don't know. Maybe we'll give it a beat and then be able to finally do something later once we see that he's all good. Okay, a quick update. I think Ryan and I might head out of the house, but we have a camera here so that we can monitor pee as needed. So we have this camera that's right here, and then that way it can kind of monitor the entirety of the house this way. And I can see if he's like sitting exactly where he is right now, because when it was over here, you couldn't see over there. I'm like 99.9% sure he's going to be fine. He hasn't had any kind of reactions, no throwing up, nothing. But this monitor, it tells you if something's happening. So like if they move or anything like that. So I just would feel better. If we're going to leave the house, then I think that it's best if we have this. The vet did say when I had called them that more than likely nothing will happen and that we can basically like go on with our day. So we're gonna try, and we probably just won't stay out very long, but I just can't believe what a crazy day it was. So if at all something seems awry, then we will just be able to come back home, and we just feel better with having a camera on him. We don't usually have a camera on, and we'll probably just like disconnect it whenever we're home. But I was thinking ahead, and I was like, you know, that could actually be a good little feature or thing to have for when we're at work all day, since now I'm at work 3 times a week. So we'll see, but I'm gonna leave that there for now, and yeah, just kind of let him hang out. I think we are gonna go over to a mall just to stay inside, and the mall is decently close, so maybe like 15 minutes away. If something happens, again, we can just like rush back home. So I'm gonna pack a bag, go to the bathroom, grab a water bottle, and then we will head out. Okay, we're back from the mall. We were actually only there for about an hour, and P is about to have his food, and he's been totally fine. He actually just laid on the couch the entire time. You can see where this little camera was. We actually ended up having 3 cameras set up, and we were able to monitor him the whole time, and he was totally okay. He basically just napped the whole time we were gone, so that's really, really good news. So he's going to eat his food in about an hour, and then I'll take him on his walk, and Ryan and I are thinking about having a tie night, because that's what he's been wanting. But I wanted to show you guys what I got. So first and foremost, my last package from Amazon came. I know it looks very similar to the shirt that I'm currently wearing, but I promise you it's very different. But I got this blue and white button down. I thought that it could be kind of cute to wear. I actually have the same one in a tan and white color, so I thought it could also be cute to open it all the way, or to like wear it a few buttons open and then like with some jeans or something like that, especially in the summer. Or I can wear it untucked too. I don't have to tuck it in. And then when we were at the mall, I forgot that there's a Zara there, and I looked it up, and it's like since March of 2025 I've had a gift card to Zara. Randomly my friend had given me a gift card forever ago, and I just like never used it. I have a reminder on my phone just like telling me that I have this gift card. And so we decided to pop in, and I was initially looking for some denim. Everything was like so much more expensive than I thought it was going to be, but my gift card was for $50, and this jacket ended up being $50. So I only paid for the tax, which was like $5. So I'll show it to you guys. But I got this denim jacket, but it's like in a chocolatey brown color, which I think can go so well with so many different types of denim. Like it can go well with like my blue denim, my green denim, my white denim, whatever. But it's also, I cuffed one sleeve just because I have short arms. The sleeve is not cuffed, the sleeve is cuffed. So if one sleeve looks long, that's why. But it has kind of like fun pockets too, and it's like the perfect amount of slouchiness. Let me see if I can show you here. I just think this is so cute. This is the pocket that I was kind of, I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but it kind of goes like slanted right here. And I just thought this could also be so cute for work because it's perfectly like slouchy. It's kind of on the thin side, which is good for a city like LA. And I could wear like a tank top under it during the more summery months, but then I could also wear like a long sleeve during the winter months under this. So this was sort of the vibe, and I just thought this was so cute. And I don't really have more of like a fitted jacket, denim jacket like this. So let me see if I can actually show you guys in the room because this is not the best angle. Actually, here's some natural light. Okay, there we go. You can kind of see it better here. But I just think it like falls in like a flattering way. I do have the receipt, so if I decide I actually hate it, I can always return it. But I think this fits pretty nicely and it like hits in a good spot, but it's still like that oversized type look. So I decided to pick it up. I have a feeling that this is gonna be very much worn for me because I've been looking for something like this. I actually have a white jacket. Let me show you. I have a white jacket that I always thought was gonna be something like this, which is this jacket, but it's so structured that it just like sticks out in the back, and I never wear it because I just think it looks bad. I am going to have to go through my jacket closet at some point though, because it is pretty packed in there. Pretty much nothing else could fit in there, and I definitely have some jackets in there that I probably will never use again. So anyway, that's what I got. P is all good, which is fantastic news, and that's kind of all we have for right now. So I'm gonna put this stuff in the room, this and this shirt. I'm gonna swap back into my other shirt that I was wearing, and I think we're just gonna relax for a bit. Ryan's outside with P, and then we're gonna get some Thai food and probably just like watch a movie or something like that for the rest of the night. Kind of keep it easy because today was a little bit on the stressful side. Alrighty, you guys, just a quick update. I just finished my episode of Love Island that I had to watch. I had one second to last episode to watch, and tomorrow is the finale for Love Island UK, which I have been watching. I have no idea if there's going to be an Australia season this year, but I'm really hoping that there is because like I don't know what I'm going to do with my time when all of this is over, but we'll cross that bridge. I think now I'm actually going to sit down and finish my book because I have said that I was going to finish the book and I just haven't, so might as well do that now. Today has been just like such a weird day, and honestly I just like thought that this weekend, I don't know what I thought this weekend was going to be now that I'm saying that out loud. I just didn't think that it was going to be this. Like today has been so stressful. It was supposed to start as this like fun cutesy little morning, and that just like totally derailed and turned into something so stressful and so crazy. But luckily that was done and over by like 11, so it is what it is. Other than that, I feel like we kind of saved the day, and we ended up going to get some Thai food from this new place that's like in Pasadena area, so not like super close but not far from us. We actually were trying to go to a different Thai place that we've seen 1,000,001 times but just have like never been to, and when we got there was a sign outside saying that they were on vacation until August. So then we just like looked up the next nearest one, and we ended up going to this place that was super like, it was just interesting. I don't know how else to say it. Like the inside was really cute, but it was very warm inside. The AC units were just like not working, but the owner was so kind. She was telling us that she'd only been open for about a month, and she was like working solo starting 2 weeks ago. So she was just like brand new to the business, but she was super excited, and she gave us like a little, I actually have it here. It was like some kind of matcha tea, but it was like a Thai tea, so it was super sweet. It was so good. Now that I say that out loud, I think that they're known for having a lot of caffeine, so I actually have no idea if I just consumed a ton of caffeine, but it was delicious. It tasted kind of like ice cream, but it was like the perfect little dessert. And we just like walked around the mall. It was an enjoyable day. We ended up going to Pasadena 3 separate times because this morning we had to go because we rushed off to the hospital and then ended up not getting seen by that doctor. Then we went back again to go to the mall, and then we went back again for the Thai food. So we ended up going 3 separate times when we could have just like hung in Pasadena for the day, but it is what it is. It was just a weird day, but honestly it's memorable. We got to a point when we entered the Thai place and it was so hot inside, and we were just like, this is just like what our day is. And it was just so funny. Ryan took this hilarious photo of me. I don't have it, but it was so funny, just like me drinking this huge mug mug of iced water because I was just like so hot. There was like a fan that was oscillating and I was trying so hard to stay in front of it, and it was just like one of those days that you're like, nothing's gonna go right today and you just have to laugh about it, and it is what it is. So it was an interesting day. But tomorrow we have work. I think I'm gonna continue the vlog tomorrow because I just feel like this weekend passed me by way faster than I thought it was going to. We have work, but tomorrow is a work from home day, so Mondays and Fridays are work from home days. I do need to stop by I need to stop by the auto body shop again, and I haven't called them this time. I'm just gonna pop over at some point tomorrow, probably around my lunch break. I'm hoping that they're there. I'm kind of annoyed because the paint job looks a lot better now. However, my bumper is coming off and I'm like so annoyed about it because they forgot to put on a screw, and so the whole thing is coming off on like the side that I wasn't even hit on. They had to rehang the bumper, and honestly this body shop has just been like so difficult to work with, and like none of these things should have been issues from the very beginning, and I'm so frustrated about it. I shouldn't have had to go back 3 times for the most basic repairs. Like I'm talking, someone barely hit me and like ran into me by backing up. He was probably going 5 miles an hour. I should not have this many issues. So I'm gonna hopefully go and just like see if they can quickly put on a screw during my lunch break or something like that. And also a final update on P. He's totally fine. In like 30 minutes we will have hit the 12-hour mark. So he's doing good, and I'm so grateful that he's doing good. Didn't throw up at all, didn't go to the bathroom weird. He did go to the bathroom on like our evening walk. Everything was normal and fine. So best case scenario, I honestly think that he probably ingested like the tiniest bit, but still worth the toxicology call. And I'm so grateful that we had those cameras because I just felt more comfortable being able to leave the house, especially because it had already been so many hours that it felt like it was going to be fine to leave. But I'm grateful for the cameras too because it just made it so we could check in on him, and we were checking in on him like every 5 minutes, and he was just sitting on this couch right here, like laying down, not doing anything, just sleeping. So he's been good, and he was playful earlier. He was playing around. Now he's napping. He always ends up passing out around like 8 p.m. So this is very normal for him, and I'm just glad that he's all good and like that nothing's wrong. So that's the good news. Anyway, I am going to read now, rest up a little bit, and start to head off for my bedtime because it's already getting late and I want to wake up at a decent time. But first I want to finish my book, and I have like an hour to an hour and a half left of the book, so I should be able to finish it no problem, and then I will be able to give you guys some thoughts on it. Although I do have a video coming out with all of my thoughts on the books that I've been reading, so stay tuned for that with like more thorough thoughts, but I will just like tell you my rating and things like that. So I'm gonna read, but that's my update, and I'm gonna definitely see you guys tomorrow too, so we will definitely be chatting some more. Good morning, you guys. Today is Monday. I actually swapped seats with Ryan, so my chair is over there. My chair is really low, and I found that my knees have been hurting at the end of the day whenever I work from home. So I'm trying out this seat because I think I need my chair to be higher, and my new company actually offers a lot of like cool perks and benefits. So one of them was the Aura Ring, which I purchased, which you guys knew about. When I had talked to you guys about it initially, I was like, my company offers this new perk, and really it was my new company that offers that perk. So anyway, got that through them, but I can also buy things like an ergonomic chair, stuff like that. So I think that might be something. I actually had no idea that that's where the knee pain was coming from. I thought it was from my workouts, and then I was realizing that it was paired with every time I worked at my desk in this office. So interesting, and I don't know, we'll cross that bridge. I want to try this chair out for a couple of weeks before I decide on what to do or like whatever. Like I'm not gonna just go out and buy it, but something to be mindful of. Today I just have some training stuff. I got a message from my manager. I can't remember if I said this already, but my manager has kind of weird hours right now, and I haven't met him in person yet. He typically works out of my office, but right now he is in Paris because he needs to renew his visa. So I haven't had a chance to meet him, and I've only had one one-on-one with him, and it's just been like very sparse communication. Like I'll hear from him at like 3 a.m. and then by the time I log on, he's starting to log off. So it's been a little interesting, but I have a lot of other really great teammates. But I got a message from him basically just saying that someone else is going to lead the next 2 meetings with a certain client, and then I'm gonna start meeting with that client and like leading those meetings. And I'm honestly so nervous for that, but again, we'll cross that bridge. I don't know that I feel prepared at all, but I don't know. What am I to say? Like, no, I'm not ready. I just feel like I have to learn as much as I can within the next couple of weeks until that first meeting, but I am excited to meet the client. I hear that they are a good client, so that's great to hear. And other than that, I did my workout this morning, which felt really great. I feel like I really set myself up for success. I also actually woke up at 5:30, but then I went back to sleep and woke up at 6. So I woke up, but not fully. I think I do want to try to wake up at 5:30 more throughout the week. So 5:30 during the week and then 6 on the weekends, just to get my body acclimated to that. And then again, I can do things like my workout because I just think it just sets me up for the whole day and I don't have to think about it all day. My friend who came over last week on Monday to do a walk, she actually told me she's going over to the reservoir today to walk. So she asked if I want to join her. So I am TBD, only because I do want to head over to the auto body shop. But I don't know if I'm going to do that today or Friday, just because like mentally I just don't want to think about it anymore. I'm so over going to this auto body shop. It's like so irritating to me. So we'll see. But for now, I am just doing some lessons on my trainings. I have about an hour before my first training session, which is just like a meeting for the day. It's an hour and a half today. That's the update for now. It's about 10 a.m. I kind of have nothing else to say, honestly. So I'm gonna get back to some of these lessons, but wanted to make sure to say hi before I jump into the day. And today is gonna be a much better day than yesterday. Yesterday was so chaotic. I'm like exhausted just from thinking about it, but I'm glad that it's all over and everything is okay. Thank goodness. He slept totally fine. I actually fell asleep on the couch for like an hour yesterday and I woke back up and then went to bed. But when I woke up, P was sleeping next to me and I just like woke up in a panic, even though he was fine. Like, I don't know. I just don't want him to ever be hurt. It was a lot, but I'm glad that all of that's done. Anyway, let's get back to some of, oh, and also, sorry, last thing, I finished my book and I'm gonna rate it 5 stars. It was so good and I really, really love it. I'm gonna give you guys more thoughts in an upcoming reading vlog, which I think will be coming out. Let me tell you the actual date that it's coming out because I hate just being like, it's coming out soon. I think my reading vlog will be out on August 11th, next Tuesday. So more thoughts on it soon, but I really liked it a lot. It's after work now. I honestly don't even know why I'm tired, but I feel so exhausted today. It just feels, I don't know. I took like a 30-minute nap and that kind of helped, but it's so weird that I've been feeling this way, especially after a work from home day where I feel like I haven't really like done much. I had one meeting today and the rest of it was just like reading stuff on my computer and that's it. But I think maybe I just like didn't have a lot of stimulation maybe, so that could be it. Anyway, I want to read a little bit right now. I actually am reading on my iPad. Heartstopper Volume 6 is up, so I want to read this on my iPad. I am actually having to, I think it's due for me in like 3 days, so I need to just finally read it and it takes me like maybe an hour to read. So I think this is a perfect like brain off book, kind of cutesy, just like kind of whatever. It's a graphic novel if you guys don't already know the series, so super easy to just like shut my brain off for a little bit. And then I think I'm going to pick up Anatomy of an Alibi by Ashley Elston. I read First Light Wins and I really liked that book. I don't remember when I read it. It must have been almost 2 years ago. I have no idea what this book is about, but it sounds interesting. It's also about to expire on Libby, so I do want to get to it, so I'll probably pick that up today as well. And otherwise I think we're just gonna hang out with Pete. So let's get to reading, and I think again once I'm done with this I'll pick up my other book. I'll probably like read the synopsis and stuff, and I think Ryan probably will be home soon-ish. He hasn't left work yet, so he's been staying late again lately, so I don't know. Doesn't really matter because I've already walked P, so on a day like today it's okay that he's at work late. It's only when I'm gone that I need him to be home at any certain time. Let's read for a little bit. Okay, it is now 7:45. Honestly, I'm feeling a little stressed today, so I think I'm gonna continue to read. So just started Anatomy of an Alibi. I'm only 1 chapter in. It's capturing my attention, so I'm going to continue reading. And I think like I'm at the point with my stress right now where reading I think will be helpful, because there's some times where I'm like stressed out and so I can't really read because I'm too stressed, and so I just like watch TV or something. But I'm in the mood where reading could help and it could just like get my mind off of things. So I'm gonna read for now I think that's gonna be how we end our night, because since it is already 7:45, I'm probably gonna want to go to bed in like an hour or so just to like fully wind down. So we're gonna just like keep it quiet, keep it chill, and reduce the stress. Oh, and I finished Heartstopper. I gave it 3 stars because it was short, sweet, quick, cute, but like I knew exactly what it was going into it, so I thought it was cute. And I'm glad that I read the series, but I don't think I could really give it more than 3 stars. So those are my thoughts on that. But gonna read, and we're gonna wind down so that we can have a relaxing night and have some good sleep before our in-office day tomorrow. Okay, a quick update. I'm gonna watch a YouTube video while I quickly straighten my hair. I just did not like my hair today, and I find that however I want to style my hair, I like it best if I sleep on it because it just looks the most natural. So I feel like since my hair's already dry, I can just put a little bit of dry shampoo in the morning. So I'm just gonna go ahead and straighten it right now. And then in theory, I can just get up, get ready, and the hair is already done, and I don't have to worry about whether or not I had a good or bad hair day, because it sounds silly, but sometimes I stress about it and I shouldn't, but I do. So anyway, I'm gonna watch a YouTube video while I do this. It should only take me like 10 minutes, so I'm gonna watch a short one, and then I think we're gonna head off to bed after that. I should probably get my bag ready, but I'm just gonna do that in the morning because I don't feel like doing that yet, and I don't know what I want to wear, so it all depends on that as well. That's like the biggest clip that I probably could have chosen to use, but that's okay. Why is it that the simplest tasks take us forever? Like in my head, doing my hair takes so long. It took 8 minutes, under 10, and I didn't have to like think about it too deeply. I don't know why I don't do it more often. I kind of curled the bangs because, well, they look kind of crazy right now, but just trust that they'll look better in the morning. I don't like when the bangs are like completely like pinned straight because I just feel like that's just not, at least for me, that's just not how my hair is naturally, so it's just like weird to see. But when I sleep on it, it'll kind of calm down a little bit. Glad I did it. I'm looking at it now and the hair is so long. I think it looks good when I leave my hair curly, but if I start to straighten my hair more, like that's kind of crazy. It doesn't even, I can't fit it into the full frame. But now I think I'm gonna head off to bed. It's already, actually I have no idea. There's no clock in here and my phone is charging in the room, but I think it's about 9ish and that's about the time that I want to be going to bed. But I hope that you guys enjoyed the last couple of days. I feel like it's been just a weird up and down. I feel like Saturday we did absolutely nothing and Sunday was like a day from hell almost. Just so unexpected and like, I don't know. I feel like we turned it around by being able to like go out to the mall and stuff like that and like being able to actually go do something with our day. But what a freaking scare, and oh my god, I'm normally so diligent with anything that could potentially hurt P, and so I'm just like, I was so angry with myself when I thought that he was hurt at all, but I'm so glad that the resources that we had were there and that they even exist. So I'm grateful for that, and I'm glad that he's okay. And today was just like a weird day. I feel like I just don't talk to a lot of people on Mondays. I don't know if like it just so happened that like enough people were out of office or like unavailable or whatever, so I didn't really talk to a lot of coworkers today, and I'm just not used to a day like that because at my old job we were just like constantly talking to people. I'm just adjusting still. I think I'm going to read my book and head into bed. So I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to me ramble. Thank you for being a support system. You guys are seriously the best, and I don't know how I would do it without you guys, so thank you so much. Yeah, I'm gonna continue to evolve and like figure out what this new editing schedule is going to be, this new filming schedule is going to be, because I want to make sure that even though I'm commuting more, I'm still making entertaining enough vlogs for you guys. If you guys have any particular ideas, feel free to let me know in the comments below. I am still scaling up a bit, so I would love to be able to vlog more about like my day-to-day, but it's really difficult from Tuesday through Thursday because I leave the house around 6:30ish and I get home at 6:30ish. So like for 12 hours of my day, I'm not available to vlog, and I like can't really just like pull out my camera at work. But if you guys do have any ideas, let me know. I would love to obviously make content that you guys actually want to see, so feel free to leave it in the comments below. And I'm gonna stop yapping. I think I'm anxious, so I think I'm just like continuing to talk. So thank you guys, I appreciate you so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.